Hey everyone, welcome back to chapter 5 of Life is Strange True Colors. Last episode, we were left on a massive cliffhanger, so if you have not seen that, like usual, the link to the last video is going to be somewhere on the screen. So make sure to go back and check it out, because my brief little rundown here is going to be extreme big, it's going to be a huge spoiler, so I'm going to give you a second to click off, and if you don't want to click off, well, I'm going to spoil it for you. So here we go. So basically, at the end of last episode, we learned that Jed, of all people, was the evil guy, and he shot us. So we're gonna be picking up from there, basically, kind of learning what the hell happened and what is going on, and maybe hopefully find out what Typhon is hiding. So yeah, we're gonna jump right in right now. So let's do this. I'm recording this right after, so I'm like still fresh with this. So I wanted to get right into the next chapter. Side B. So what does that mean? Oh, what the hell? We're back at the beginning.
Welcome back, Alex.
But we're wearing the clothes we
Want
got
to
shot
talk
in.
about your time in Colorado? Let's start with something positive. What did you learn from your visit to Haven Springs?
What's going on? Not be afraid of my emotions. The meaning of home. Nothing. Not to be afraid of my emotions.
I learned to let myself feel, I guess. And to not be afraid of those feelings. Couldn't one argue that those old fears turned out to be justified? What do you make of that friction?
The hell?
I suppose I'm proud of you for trying. You helped some people. Chased a mystery. Got to kiss a pretty girl.
Why is this doctor sounding condescending to me?
But Alex, you're right back where you started.
No, you're wrong.
You're wrong. I don't belong in here.
If that were true, Alex, you'd know you were talking to an empty chair.
Dun dun dun! Hey, puppy. The hell? Dingy ass office.
What the fuck?
Family photos. Oh, these are her
Yes.
photos.
Don't belong to Dr. Lin.
Is Dr. Lin all in my head? Is she?
A tuning peg.
Take. I'm gonna take that picture. I want that picture. Wait, my phone went off. Oh, it's just from Dr. Lin. She's always been scratching, trying to get out, which she's declawed, so her capacity to fend for herself is minimal. If spotted, please exercise caution when approaching. She will appear friendly and normal. We've had some behavioral issues in the past. Please help me find my patient. I'm starting to get really worried.
How
Please
did
join me.
I
Welcome
even
back to the
get
Helping
back here?
Hands. Sharp tooth and possessed with an insatiable hunger, and you are soft and slow and appetizing. Jesus. Oh. Wasn't that just a picture? Okay. Oh, the pictures are of me. How are you feeling pictures? Play.
12 years ago, I made a mistake. The kind of thing that you can't undo.
Alex, you know that I care about you. With everything that has happened,
What is going
I
on?
just want what's best for you.
Okay. I'm assuming I need to get to the guitar, but I want to check it. I want to take a look at everything. There's a door. I can open it. There's a poster, folder, look.
guess that's me.
Five
Case
three
number
three two two.
53322.
Am I like in purgatory or something like that?
Is that what I look like? Really?
Yeah, you're fine, girl. Don't worry about it. All right, guitar case.
Hey,
Knock, knock.
my guitar. Knock, knock.
What? Knock? Something better not knock back, I swear. What?
Alex Chen?
Never heard her
My
try again.
guitar case has never heard of me. Sure.
Okay, I just played knock knock with
Huh.
a piece of sticky note. Oh. It's got a lock on it. Let's open that case up. 53322. Let's go. Boom. Easy. And there's the missing. I'm like putting myself back together, I feel like, or something like that. Like maybe I'm like in a coma at the bottom of a pit. Something like that. Fix it. Fix it. How is the string attached without that tuning pig? Oh, no, okay, no, never mind. Yeah, stupid question. Let's play it. Oh, let me guess, it's going to be copyrighted. The hell? I'm going to have to tune it or something, maybe? Oh, blood. That's awesome. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Oh, so the bullet grazed her. That's going to be a nasty scar. How are my legs not broken? My back not broken?
Oh,
There's some broken ribs. I know what that feels like. Oh, so I got caught on the way down. He didn't, like, look? Grab it. Okay, I gotta be ready for, like, quick scenes or whatever. I don't know if that's, I don't know if it's the type of game to do this to me, but... All the feels, man. There's nothing I could have done to grab that, right? Like, I'm back in this damn place again. Am I unconscious again? Man, I have a hard time staying conscious.
Alex,
Oh, Jesus.
Gabe? You're dead.
so? Lots of people are dead, Alex. Most people.
Where are we?
I want to say a hospital?
Dr. Mendez to intensive care. Dr. Mendez to intensive care.
Yep, definitely a hospital.
Gabe.
Okay, here's what I do know. You are 10, I am 14. Our mother is sick. So is our father. But it's a different kind of sickness. play your part.
Ow! Gabe, why?
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
Both of you,
Dad.
behave. Alex, go check on your mother.
Okay.
They made it seem like this guy was not a great dad, so I'm really confused what's up.
She was right over there, waiting for me. There it is. The painting that taught me that art sucked sometime. We couldn't afford a private room. Just got lucky, I guess. Gabe and I used to watch cartoons on this thing after school.
Mom's keys.
Mom used to fidget with her keys whenever she was worried. Mom used to
nope.
fidget with her keys whenever she was worried.
I meant to right click on them.
Gabe? Alex? I need you to listen very carefully. We got some scary news today, and I'm going to be spending some time at the hospital.
What? Mom? Are you okay?
Hush now. It's going to be okay. Do you understand me? Things will be.
We spent so much time in here that Gabe told me it was full of needles. Scared me to death. It was always too hot in this room.
Is that it? I can't look at anything else, right? Open the curtain. Cancer. Cancer's a bitch. Or at least I'm assuming cancer.
How many nights did Dad spend in this room? Sleeping in an uncomfortable chair. And there's something so weird and scary about watching your dad cry.
Okay, I can't go anywhere else. Speak to Mom.
Hi, Mom. Mom. Mom.
Such a brave girl. How'd you ever get so brave?
Is that how it went? You don't think you missed anything?
What?
Ow!
Oh gosh.
Why?
I didn't do anything.
Stop.
Both of you,
Dad.
behave. Alex, go check on your mother.
Okay.
Okay, is everything the same?
Did I miss something? No matter how much Mom drank, her throat was always dry.
Yeah, can I bring that with me? I don't think I'm missing anything. I mean, that was new. Magazines, medical waste, empty bed, TV. Like, there's nothing else that's new. What am I missing? Huh? Dad's open bag, tissues.
Mom, what am I missing?
What? Am I like blocking out some
Hi,
sort of
Mom.
memory? Just get a fever.
Mom. Mom.
Water, Alex. Get her some water.
Where'd the water go?
Thank you. You almost never cried, even when you were very small. Did you know that?
My daughters like never cried either when they were small.
That's been my biggest
babies.
challenge with you. How do you take care of someone who is already so strong? No tears, my strong girl. I want you to make me a promise. Your brother, your father, they are going to need you. You have to be strong. Will you do that, Alex?
Sorry about that. Just took a thumbnail.
Such a brave girl. How do you ever get so brave?
Oh, is this like when it first happened? What is this? What is going on? Sorry about that cut there. I had a sinking feeling that I forgot to unmute my mic for the beginning of the video, so I wanted to check. I unmuted it. Where am I? Am I in my house? I guess this is after she died, maybe.
Was that the last time you talked to her? Mom,
I think so.
do you miss her?
Gabe, what's going on?
You're 11, I'm almost 15. Dad and I are time bombs. You keep running back and forth, trying to defuse us both. This is going to suck so bad. Play your part.
Oh God, I'm like reliving like the worst parts of my life. If you were to come in arguing or something.
There was only ever one thing to do when they got like this. Drown them out and wait for it to pass.
Let me guess though. Copyrighted music. It's even more weird. It's even more. Man.
Alex? Hey. It's okay. It's just me. But you know that's not how it went down, right?
Oh boy. I'm gonna guess it was more abusive than that. There had to be a reason why they were separated as kids.
It was my job to keep the peace. But no matter what I did,
Cookie tin.
Mom's old sewing kit. Don't think I've ever even. I wanted to be a werewolf that Halloween.
I'm trying to look at everything, make sure there's nothing else that I can like.
Costume. My job was to sort them in order of how close we were to a. Thanks for trying, Lucky Cat. I can't believe they were ever this happy. Almost empty. Almost always. 2 cups water for 1 cup rice. Set timer for 30 minutes.
Oh, I loved our rice
Gabe
cooker when we
used to
had one.
steal Dad's beer all the time. But we never really touched these after Mom died. She was such a good cook.
Comic book. So I can't like. Okay. Open the dang door.
Where you going? Are you gonna tell her? Or is that my job?
Keep your voice down.
Fine, I'll do it. Alex, Dad lost his job. Again. So we're broke. Again.
Don't talk to me that way. Despite what you may believe, you do not know everything. You think what? I laid myself off?
It's okay. We'll figure it out. I could,
I don't know, Dad. But what are we supposed to do now? We gotta eat.
we can sell some records. Or what about my guitar? We could sell that.
Alex, What is it gonna take to get you to stop defending him?
If your mother could see you now.
I don't want to hear about Mom.
Gabe!
I'm so tired of you using her as an excuse to be a piece of shit. Don't fucking touch me, piece of shit.
Dad.
Oh God. That's what happened.
Damn it, Alex.
I'm okay. It's okay. It was an accident.
Alex, I didn't.
Dad. Dad, it's okay. Really. I'm not hurt.
I can't do this.
Dad?
Someone will come. That woman from CPS. Someone.
Dad.
I'm sorry.
No. Dad!
Jeez. Hmm. Oh. She tried getting in touch with him so many times. God, we went from the last episode, which was like super like angry about it, and now
Hey,
this
can I
one's
ask
making
you
me
a
feel all
question?
sad.
Which orphanage is this? The one in Grant Park? Kinda thought it'd be nicer.
I can't do this, okay? I can't.
You need to.
No.
You need to be honest about what you see.
I was. I have. And now I'm done.
Almost. But not yet. You were 12, I am 16. I steal a car and end up in juvie.
Gabe, come on.
Then
Play
you're
your part.
13, 14, 15. Orphanages, group homes, musty rooms in the strange houses of foster parents. By the time you're 17, you've seen them all. Somewhere along the line, you start to feel things. Your own emotions don't belong to you. You have nothing. No one. You are alone.
I don't want this.
Alex. Play your part.
God damn, this is so emotional. Holy crap. It's bringing up a lot of
Play
feels.
my part.
Wasn't in the traditional foster setting, but I didn't live with my parents. I lived with a friend's family for the last couple years of high school. This is all very like real. All right, rules.
I took a fork in here one time and hid it under my mattress. Just 'cause, fuck you.
Barred windows.
They used to say this place wasn't a prison.
Definitely looks like
Maybe
one.
they were trying to keep you safe.
Guess so. God. They put me on so many meds.
Alex Chen. Oh my god. Lithium? They had her on freaking ADHD medication, freaking bipolar medication. Holy crap. At what? 13, 14, 15? Oh my god. Yeah, the methylphenidine, 40 milligrams 2 times a day, breakfast, lunch. Yeah, that's ADHD medication. Like, restricted medication, ADHD medication. Oh my god, okay, wow.
Did any of them ever work?
Some of them helped. A little. We weren't allowed to bring glass into the dorms. So we had to drink from this thing. I used to write one every day. Stupid.
Why? You clearly.
Guess I missed a few days.
Basketball. Kind of just looking at everything. I don't know.
Should've stenciled the same thing on all of us.
You really feel like you were their property?
We didn't belong to anyone else, did we?
We're never getting out of this fucking place. So crap,
I
dude.
remember the kid who put this here. Sadie? Sally.
Oops.
Something with an S?
You were friends at first, right?
Way at first. Then I freaked out on her and she was done with me.
Fancy.
Everyone had one good outfit. We wore them to meet the parents.
Did it help?
Kind of. Well, there are my strings. Where's my... How you holding up, Shu?
Can't believe how long you've had that thing.
That thing was my only friend after you left.
That's not creepy at all. All right, what's in the footlocker? I'll have to sit. I actually don't open it. Okay. Meanwhile, am I like bleeding out in the bottom of a freaking mine pit? Like, oh, what the hell is that? Oh, it's like you're just being looked at. Being chosen. Hello? This is why I want to adopt. This has got to be so bad for... This must suck. What do I do? Oh. Oh, I can read them. Okay, there we go. I was like, what do I do?
She's been through so much. I just don't know if we're prepared for a troubled girl.
She's angry. They're scared.
It says here she's sensitive. What does that mean?
I wonder why she's never found a home before.
It's not her finding a home. You have to be chosen. Like, that's so...
I'm sure she's a sweet girl, but she's not for us.
She's awfully old, isn't she?
This is the kid that's been in all those fights, right?
I want to help. I really do, but there's just something
Off
broken. Wrong.
With her.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Why?
need to see it.
See what? That nobody picked me?
Nobody picked you. Nobody picked you. Nobody wanted you. Mom died. Dad left. I bailed. You couldn't keep us together.
It was my job to keep us.
You were 11 years old. You were 11 years old. You were a kid, Alex. Let it go. People leave. Life gets hard. Sometimes it's a big shit sandwich. Make it better. Be angry at Dad. Miss Mom. Hell, be angry at me. But don't give up. No one gets to tell you what you're worth. And no one can take your life away. Fight.
I'm not sure I...
You have a gift. It's something you don't even understand. You can change the world. Make it better. Now get up.
What?
Get up
Get
and
up.
fight.
Here we go. Let's go kick Jed in the balls. Don't get up that fast, though. Broken ribs, remember? Or at least very bruised. Or cracked. I've cracked one pretty severely, and I've bruised a couple before. Oh my god. Football. Dangerous. So just a random lantern down here? Okay, first person we gotta find, I think, is Pike. Cell phone's gonna be broken, isn't it? Of course, I mean, of course it is. Oh no, it's the one match that I picked up. Knew that was gonna come in handy. I got one chance to light this thing, though. That glass just moved. It was like wobbly. Oh. Careful, 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 careful. Look how that wick is still wet enough to burn. It's a contradictory sentence, but for those of you that do not know how a lantern works, the wick gets wet with oil and it burns. At least the old-fashioned ones. Please don't tell me there's monsters down here. I like how far I have fallen.
I've got to find a way out of here.
Dead rat. A tunnel.
Mine's growing into mines, just like Jed said.
Mine's growing into mines. Something down here.
Choose not to read anything into this.
Yeah, I mean, it died of old age. That's what it was.
I could almost laugh.
Safety first.
If it wouldn't hurt so much. How long has this stuff been down here?
Those cigarette butts look pretty new, actually. What is down here? See, those tire tracks even look pretty new. I guess they wouldn't really go away underground, I suppose, if nothing disturbed them. Is this the part of the game where something jumps out and freaks the hell out of me? Oh, I gotta choose which way to go.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Come on, no, 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 no.
I could just emit. I can emit light from my body. Remember? Just do that.
I can do this.
Just glow. Think of something happy.
I can do this.
I swear, there's zombies staring at me when I. Just hack and like turn up the gamma.
Okay, that's something.
Yeah, it doesn't look like something good though.
That aura is the only lead I've got.
But it's red though. Oh, is this gonna lead me out?
All right, boys, getting close.
Oh,
Helldivers for life, huh, Jed?
Dig so deep, we see where the devil sleeps.
Goddamn right.
This is it. This is what Typhon tried to bury.
A lot of runoff moisture in this soil. Jed, we gotta call it. This dig is fucked.
Nothing's fucked.
Jed, we got no pumps running. No.
My teams have never quit a dig this deep before. We finish the job.
so Jed's turning out to be a real
Steady
dick.
goes. Steady.
Fuck was. Move! Come on! Clear the tunnel! Who's on radio?
Jed. Fuck.
Jed! Jed!
Oh my god.
We gotta move now. There's still men back there. They'll drown.
Yeah, and so will we if we don't get the fuck out! Make the call, Jed!
God damn it. God damn it. Everyone, let's go now.
Smells like fireworks. Must be where Typhon blew the charges.
What is that? The hell? That what? How? Was her dad here?
Dad.
Did her dad die here? What?
Jed, come back. Jed, you son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Chen, you gotta stop, man.
Jed! Fuck you, Jed! Come back!
It's over, Chen. He's not coming back.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Holy shit. Holy shit, I made it out. Thing is, now I've got to, like, hide. I'm sure Ryan's not part of this, right? This is where it all started. Full circle. Statement made. We got to go to the police first. Like, we need protection from him. For council meeting. Oh, no, she's just going to confront him.
And during my time here, I've come to realize
Walk in the
what
door.
makes Haven
Shock
so
everybody.
special. It's a flower shop run by multiple generations.
Good, Pike's there.
A bar owner who greets every customer by name. It's a spring festival tradition going back 100 years. History, loyalty, pride. These values which define Haven are the same values that Typhon was built on. And that is why our partnership has been so successful. It's been my privilege to renew Typhon's commitment to Haven. We believe
Bust down
in
the
this
door.
community.
Kick it
and
open.
We're tremendously excited
Go.
for its future.
Do it.
Thank you, Diane. I think I speak for all of us when I say we're eager to make this official. So, time to vote, folks. And then lunch.
Oh, shit.
Alex, oh my God.
I'm fine.
You are not fine. We have to get you to a doctor.
What happened to you?
Don't worry about me. I'll be okay.
The hell?
Alex, you're hurt.
Do you need help? We can call an ambulance.
Typhon's been lying to all of you. And so has Jed Lucan.
Alex, what's going on?
Oh, my God. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
What the hell happened?
He shot me.
I was down in the mine last night. I saw what Typhon's been hiding for 12 years. Jed Lucan isn't a hero. That whole story is a lie. Jed caused the accident. And then he abandoned 7 of his men. He let them drown to save himself. There were pictures of me and Gabe down there in the dirt. Because one of those miners was my father. Typhon wanted to keep this covered up in case it jeopardized the vote.
They're ruthless.
All they care about is making more money. They'll do whatever it takes to push this expansion through. So they decided to bury the evidence. And nothing was going to stop that blast. Not even the fact that there were 4 people up in the mountains. That's how Gabe was killed. Jed knew all along. He covered up the truth about the past, about Gabe. And when I found out, as you can see, he tried to kill me too. Why aren't any of you saying anything?
Did they all know?
We don't want to embarrass you, Alex.
Not. What is going on?
These accusations are, well, they're insane. And trying to go into the mine was obviously a very dangerous, very illegal thing to do. But we all sympathize with your situation. You've been
Oh,
through
God.
so much.
She's trying to spin this insanity
Your
thing
brother
on
was
me.
your only family, wasn't he? I can only imagine how much you want an explanation for his loss. Something to give you comfort and make your life seem less unfair.
See, I know she has a conscience.
Why don't you just tell the truth? You've been planning your exit from Typhon anyway.
What?
You never signed up for threats or attempted murder. You hate this. Now's your chance to stop.
Dad? Do you have any idea what Alex is talking about?
No, I don't. I've tried to be there for Alex since Gabe died. I thought, I don't know, I hoped I could be something of a father figure to her. All I can guess is, sometimes when we're hurting, the people we lash out at are the ones who we're trying to help.
He is a monster.
You tried to kill me. How can you stand there and say these things?
Alex.
You're a monster. Please. I know this is hard to accept. You all trust him. I did too. But I'm telling the truth.
I believe you. Of course I do.
Jesus, what is... Man, I can't figure out how this is going to end.
I would like to speak. I've known Jed a very, very long time. And, Miss Chen? Alex? I'm realizing I don't quite know you as well as I thought. Some allowances must, of course, be made given your injuries and resultant confusion. But nonetheless, it saddens me to hear you make these terrible and incredible accusations against my friend.
Ducky, that's enough. Don't let him make you feel bad, sweetheart. No one here thinks you're a bad person. You know our mind can play tricks on us.
Oh my god, this is pissing me off.
It is your fault. It's so hard to admit you need help. But it's always better in the end. We're all worried about you.
This is just another test, isn't it?
Let us help you.
Charlotte. No. Leave me alone.
That's because I took her emotion away, isn't it?
They killed Gabe. What are you trying to do? Take down Typhon? I won't bring him back. All I know is everything falls to shit when you're involved. There's something wrong with you, Alex. And now there's something wrong with me.
Damn it.
I can't help you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to go back and play this game again.
How about you?
I heard you out last night. You know the deal.
Please. You're a cop. You can do something.
Alex, just give it up.
You coward.
Oh God, please back me up. I mean, I'm asking him to believe me that his dad is a murderer, basically.
You believe me, right? Ryan?
Why are you doing this? My dad is not a murderer. Were you afraid we couldn't get Typhon? Is that why you need someone else to blame? I thought we were in this together. For Gabe.
Ryan.
No. I'm not gonna let you do that to me anymore.
Ryan, what the hell? I know he's your dad, but look at her. Why would she lie about this?
It's going too far.
Alex almost died.
It's not true.
Fuck you, Ryan! After everything? Seriously, fuck you!
Stop.
Jesus, what the hell's going on here?
I know why you tried to kill me. It's not what you tell yourself. That you thought it was best for Haven. This was never about Haven at all, was it? This was about you. I know it's easier not having to think about the men you buried.
He's getting
You want to
pissed.
look away and pretend the people you hurt aren't people. But I won't let you. My father worked for you. His name was John.
He was a screw up.
He made a lot of mistakes. He wasn't a good father. I think he came here trying to be better. But you killed him. And then Gabe, my big brother.
He was building a family.
He was building a family here. Doing it his own way. Figuring it out as he went along. He was so nervous about it. And so excited. And he brought me here to be part of that family. But he died. Because of you. And then there's me. For so many years, I just wanted to survive. To get through. Haven changed me. I started to think about the future. I want to belong somewhere. I want to know that there's a place and a group of people who wouldn't be the same without me. I was starting to feel that here. And you tried to murder me. You would have ended my life just so you wouldn't have to face the truth. You've forgotten it, haven't you? You've plastered over it with another story. You tell yourself you're a hero, a strong leader. Sometimes that means making hard choices. Decisions that could lead to people dying. Few men could handle that. Haven's lucky to have you.
This game is going deep.
But that's the lie. If you scrape it away, what do we see?
You're selfish, you're a coward, you're a pawn.
11 years ago, you led a group of men to their deaths. And then you gave your soul to Typhon. You let them tell you how awful it would be for your wife and son to find out. You let them tell you that Haven was more important than the men who died. When it really mattered who you were and what you stood for, you let Typhon decide for you. I can feel you trying to pull away. Don't.
I'm like forcing him to like relive all his emotions, and
The truth hurts. Sometimes it's so awful you think you're gonna break. But when you come out the other side, and you're whole and free and still alive, then you'll finally know how strong you really are. I see the truth about you.
Jeez, that's freaky, man.
You hate yourself. You hate what you did in the past. You hate what you've done to keep it secret. And the more you deny that hatred, the worse it grows. I know who you are. I've seen the worst parts of you.
I forgive him.
And I forgive you.
Jesus. Way to look into a man's soul. Oh my god. Okay. Game crashed, dev errored. That crashed Slobs, but thank goodness Slobs has this feature where if it crashes and you're recording, it can actually like still save your recording. So my recording actually was saved, everything is good. So I did have to play back that last part where we kind of confronted Jed, but I clicked the exact same choices every single, like each one that we did the first time around. So nothing is different. And here we are. We're picking back up where the game crashed. So here we go. Did he confess?
And the news is still coming in on the Typhon mining scandal that has rocked the western slope town of Haven Springs, where a council meeting was the scene for shocking revelations. Local bar owner and council president Jed Lucan admitted in a tearful confession to covering up the deaths of 7 Typhon employees as their manager 12 years ago. A recent cover-up, which involved a clandestine and unpermitted explosion to thwart inspections, caused the death of Haven local Gabe Chen last month. Mr. Lucan is currently in police custody, awaiting arraignment. We will have plenty more about this developing story, including the resignation of Typhon CEO, the market impact, and what it all means for your drive time commute coming right.
Oh, get Alex Chen in the NBA because she just hit that from downtown. Okay.
Yeah, the silence is worse. I need to get some air.
Phone messages. Hey, Haven, the record traders is currently accepting applications prior to issuing applications. Dope. Looking for new adventures. So she's still leaving. Stay busy right now.
I've got some continued support for you.
Yeah.
The
Black don't
phrase
remain closed
recent
regulars to further
events
notice.
is doing some work in this. Do I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait? I kind of think I need a Charlotte Harmon portrait.
Okay, and then SMS. Oh God, we've got a lot. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Jessica. Who's Jessica? I'm talking about Blue and I've been with a lot. We're looking at a start with Typhon Countries. I'd love to speak with you. I'm not really comfortable talking about it right now. Okay, so I don't know who Jessica is, but let's go down to the bottom. Steph. Call me the minute you need anything. I know. Thank you for having my back. It meant so much, of course. How could I not after everything? Oh, heart message. What does Ryan got to say? Alex, I'm sorry. My dad was a hero. That's what everyone said for years, and it took so many lies to hold that up. Disgusting, terrible lies. Typhon lied. Dad lied. Worst of all, I lied to myself. Even when the truth was right in front of my eyes, I believed him over you. I'm so sorry. I hope one day you'll forgive me. I'll forgive him. I mean, it's his dad. Like, what are you going to do? Mac, HN didn't think you'd actually take down Typhon. You're braver than I had imagined. Now you owe me a new job. Glad you're okay, really. Ducky.
Lost for words. Amazing.
I don't know what else to say. Like how he texts, though, Charlotte. You were right. You needed me, the one woman who should have believed you above everyone, and I failed. It's okay. Just take care of yourself and Ethan. Charlotte, she hasn't said anything. Ethan, Dad knows what's up. Okay. Arthur, who's Arthur? Oh, it was just any media. Okay. Okay. Steph and Ryan. Steph. Ryan. Alex, please pick up. Just let us know you're okay. So as you can, I'm pretty sure you just lost your phone, but Ryan's freaking out. Okay, we're both freaking out. Oh. Call us. Oh, these are the messages that I got when I was, in a cave underground.
After summoning all my strength and willpower.
Another message? Oh my God, I've heard it happen. You weren't going to mention being a superhero when I texted yesterday. I'm so glad you're safe. She's fine. I think it's my turn to take care of her now. Maybe that's weird, but I'm pretty sure it's true. Jeez.
I'm now ready.
Okay,
to
so...
the rooftop. Maybe Dad deserved everything.
Pendant. Oh, I do that.
But I'm still glad we were there with him in his last moments.
That's true. All right, guitar, postcards. Is there anything new in here? There's a chipmunk. That's new.
Hard to blame Ducky for remaining loyal to his best friend.
It's true. Shrine. Play interview. What's this?
Now that my inaction in the face of injustice was itself a terrible wrong. And I know that I will never be able to undo the tremendous pain and loss I caused. I do not ask for forgiveness.
Good, you're not going to get it.
Who could give that to me is gone. Thank you.
There are no victories at the
So
end.
I can go upstairs, and sometimes there has been times where I should have gone upstairs, so somebody just knock on the door. Who is it? Is it Steph or is it Ryan?
Hey, Steph.
Or somebody else trying to kill me.
Before you say anything, I have to get this out.
Where's her hat?
Okay.
She looks weird.
What you did at the council meeting, it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. And it made me want to be brave too. So, here it goes. I want to be with you. I don't give a shit about playing music or seeing the world. I mean, I do, but only if it's with you.
Aww.
And if you'd rather stay here instead, then... fuck it. I want to stay here too.
Aw.
You ripped your bus ticket.
I can get another one. Or not. It doesn't matter. Point is, I'm in. For whatever
Aw.
you want.
You've, given me a lot to think about.
What is there to think about?
Well, good. That was the idea. You know where to find me. Good luck, Jen.
Thanks, Steph.
What is that on the floor? So am I actually going to go to the roof now, or? Okay, I'm on the. Okay, so I think that was the cutscene.
All right. Just tell me.
What?
My future. What to do? The night of the Spring Fest, Steph made a strong push for leaving with her. Playing on the road. The excitement of the unknown.
I think I would do that.
Of course. That was before all the shit went down. Come on. You're the know-it-all. So tell me.
Actually, I do know what you should do. You should stay in Haven.
You really think so?
Of course. You finally have a home, a job, and despite what happened at the vote, people that actually care about you. Why would you give that up?
That's true.
Then again, maybe leaving would be better.
What?
You're young, you suddenly have a little money, friends. And don't you think it's time to give this music thing a real shot? No, you should definitely leave.
Oh, fuck off. Stop it, Gabe. I don't need the mysterious spirit bullshit right now. I just need my big brother.
I'm sorry.
I know.
But here's something.
What?
It's 3 hours from now. A bus pulls away. You're not on it. And neither is Steph. Life goes on.
Copyrighted
You
music.
get a job working with Steph at the record store. All those years of being a music snob finally pay off. And little by little, time does its thing.
What are you gonna regret?
The apartment starts to feel less like a museum and more like a home.
Same screensaver on the laptop.
Thoughts of Jed, of Typhon, even of me, begin to fade into the background.
Dude's head was a little weird there. Oh, she's hanging out with somebody else. A 20.
The rooftop is your stage. You perform every week to a small but adoring group of fans. Maybe while you play, you wonder what could have been. Performing for more people in more cities, sharing your music with the world.
Damn, this is getting deep. Damn.
Or maybe you never think about that much at all. You don't know exactly when it happens, but one day you look around and find that you have transformed this place just as much as it has transformed you. And the most extraordinary thing of all is just how normal it feels.
Am I old? Is my hair gray?
You don't question it, you don't doubt it, or wonder what might have been. It's your life. The life you fought so hard to have. And for the first time in a long time, you just live.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
You really think I'll transform Haven?
Of course, you already have. With your gift, your music, just by being you. But Alex, that doesn't mean you have to stay. You have the potential to do that anywhere you go.
Yeah. Do what?
Do what exactly? Become an actual musician?
Live in a van, travel between dingy bars, hawking your SoundCloud, pouring your soul to strangers. Sounds pretty great if you ask me. The truth is, there's no telling what that version of your future might be. The only promise is the adventure. So,
Jeez.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh. Oof. Seek adventure. My gut is seek adventure. I mean, yes, Haven could be a nice place, but I'm learning to expand who I am. I'm learning a lot about myself. Steph wants to be with me. She wants to travel. I'm gonna seek adventure. I'm gonna seek adventure. Let's leave Haven. This is.
I know what I want.
Your dad died here. Your brother died here. I mean, yeah. Let's go with Steph. Oh, well, we're leaving Ryan, though. Oh, God, I didn't even think about Ryan. Shit. Oh, God. Wait. Is Steph not with me? No. Is she coming? There she is. I thought for a second I thought seeking adventure was me leaving everybody. I mean, now I feel bad about Ryan. Oof. Is this the end? Oh, am I performing? It's gonna be an awkward ending because if it's gonna be copyrighted music again. the first text message we've gotten since then. Nothing to write. I can't reply. Ugh, that sucks. What's up with my block? Oh, so nothing has changed. No pictures of Ryan.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alex Chen.
The only promise is the adventure. Damn. Okay. That was a... Jeez, man. I'm going to speed up these. Oh my god. Well, that's kind of going through. Oh, there's like... Is that concept art? Or is that... that's just pictures. Damn, that was something else. That was a lot more to that game than I was realizing. A lot of choices that can be made differently. I think I'm going to have to go back and play this again. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to play this on stream. I think there's an option to like have your viewers be able to make decisions. So that's probably what I'll do. Yeah. I'm just going to scroll through these real quick. What's making me a little dizzy? Jeez. Jesus. Alrighty. Wow. So that is the end. I guess let's take a look at these stats. Only 44% of people chose what I chose. Alex forgave. A lot of people did. None of the council members backed Alex. 4%. Oh my god, some members of the council stood with Alex. So there could have been... So maybe if I hadn't taken Charlotte's fear, maybe she would have. Man. That is crazy. Alex didn't sit on the bed. Alex didn't see Ryan after the vote. Alex forgave Ryan for not believing her. Alex wasn't ready to forgive Ryan. Ryan stood by Alex during the vote. Damn, so that could have gone way different. I guess I probably could have seen him afterwards. Ryan believed Jed. Yep. Ryan and Alex don't get together. Eleanor offered to get Alex help. Oh my gosh. Pike sided with Alex during the vote. So how could I have made that go different? Oh my gosh, there's a lot of different choices. Oh my god. All right, well, that is it. That concludes Life is Strange True Colors. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you've someone on my channel who's actually watched every one of these videos. I appreciate you so much. And I'll be bringing, I think it's called Road 96 to the channel next after this. So thank you for watching this series. If you have enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe, do all the normal YouTube stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.